Thank you so much for your question, Martha. Your question is incredible. It's awesome. As a matter of fact, it can definitely impact someone's life for the better or worse. Now, I know it took me a while to respond to your question, a few months actually, but I've been very busy. I'm not going to get into the excuses because that's what they are, but the way I'm going to make it up to you is going to be crazy. Now, you had multiple questions. One of them was if you could become successful just by yourself. I'm going to get into that after the explanations, or how you attain personal mentors and how they should be or be considered mentors if they meet a certain type of criteria. Mentors are leaders that take your personal goals to heart, and they want to guide you on the proper path, how to do it, what actions to take, and they don't sugarcoat anything. A lot of people want to say that their teacher, sometimes even a professor, or a friend or family member are mentors. Most of the time, that is inaccurate. Sometimes it's true. Someone who is temporarily there because they have to doesn't fall into the criteria of a mentor. See, a mentor wants to help you in the long run, not just for a semester, not just for a year, not just inside the classroom, not just under a certain roof. They want to keep helping you over and over and over again throughout life. Another thing which is pretty interesting is mentors don't always motivate. Motivators are not always mentors, but mentors can always motivate if they choose to. A mentor is going to ask about your background information, why you have goals, what drives you to fulfill those goals, how much energy and effort can you actually put in, how do those goals align in your future in the next 3 months, 3 years, or 30 years. They're raw. They want the truth. They don't want no filter. They want to know what's going on in your head and why you want to pursue a goal and achieve it. You see what I'm saying? There's a big difference between someone that just talks hype and gets you going. They don't know what direction, but they get you going, while a mentor knows where you're going, why you're going, and how to get to the end of that journey, or what mistakes to avoid, what things to do, how to succeed even faster. Motivators just get you on the track, that's about it. I'm gonna tell you a personal story that distinguishes the two very well. During my senior year, there was this brand or this organization with weight loss products. Now, these weight loss products were selling like wildfire. Maybe you will remember because we both went to the same high school, the same hometown, but this was spreading all over the place. Diet pills, these certain types of shakes that promised all this weight loss. And I mean, hey, I had thought it's good, it works, whatever, not my thing. I was personally going on a journey, working out, and on my own time, eating right for the first time ever, pretty much. And I was doing this with my younger brother, Milton, because I'm the kind of guy that needs a partner, and back then I needed a partner there every single day to get me going no matter what. Wake up, hit the weights, go jogging, do whatever it was that was necessary in order to get to the goals that I had. Well, I was losing weight very, very quickly. Now, these people saw my progress and they tried to recruit me as a sales rep. I mean, they pumped me up. They told me about all these amazing things, all this way to make money, how to do it real simple. All I had to do was say I used their products even though I wasn't. I mean, it was crazy, but they were telling me I was gonna be rich and all these amazing fantasies, right? It's weird how they started with, hey, you like to work out, and the conversation would always end with, you're gonna have money, limitless money, as long as you sell our stuff. Already you could tell that's not the type of mentor you want. But I'm not gonna lie, back then I was just graduating high school, I didn't have money. I mean, you ask any high school graduate, you wanna make some money? Immediately they're like, hell yeah, how do I do it? What's going on? What do I do? So they took me to a few presentations, I signed up for it, I got my starters kit, and nothing happened. I mean, literally nothing happened. The whole summer, May, June, and July of that year, of my graduation year, I was waiting for that kit to come in the mail, and I kept asking, where is it? When am I gonna get started? What about a website? I mean, back then, websites through business was still catching on, at least here in South Texas. We all know we need a website nowadays. But I was saying, where's my website? They're like, don't worry about it. We've got enough clients, blah, blah, blah. Money, money, money. But it never got here. Nothing got done. I never received this initiation kit or business kit or whatever you want to call it. So in August, I just said, hey, you know what? I'm done with this. I feel like I got scammed. I didn't make a single dollar. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm not gonna be part of this. Goodbye. A bit later, I had started a different business, and this one was over health and fitness, not weight loss. I wasn't really focused on losing weight. I was just being healthy, jogging, working out with some friends, a group of people every now and then, and I would always focus on eating. So would this company. I liked the fact that they would tell you, eat more food the more you exercise, instead of eat less, starve yourself, wait 5 hours in between this shake or that pill or whatever. It wasn't like that. It was actual legit advice and ways to be healthy and fit. The person that contacted me to join this new organization actually mentored me. For the first 12 months of running this new business, I broke even. I didn't make money or lose money. And that's because I wasn't putting in time. But my mentor was giving me golden nuggets, how to do X in order to get Y. How to make sure that I would match, which is a ridiculous low investment, was like 15 to 25 bucks to keep my business alive a month. The other company was just like, keep pitching in, and they never gave me anything. And if I would ask about it, they're like, oh, paperwork, oh, it's taking long, blah, blah, blah. But this new company with the right leadership and this mentor I had was honest, would answer all my questions, and wouldn't push me, which was interesting. She would push me every now and then, but it was more of a, how are you doing? Are you on track? Do you want some extra advice? Do you have any questions for me? And I did, and we would just go back and forth. I mean, we even talked on Skype a couple of times. A little bit over a year after breaking even, my brother got into a fire accident, and that was when I made the real solid choice that I wanted this business that I was creating on my own to really excel. I wanted this to multiply my income and really take over my finances, because I was in a situation where I was thinking money or family. And the thing is, I would say I valued family, but I would have this inner battle inside of me of, am I gonna go to work or am I gonna go to a birthday? Am I gonna go to work or am I gonna go to this that deals with family? I mean, how many people do you know that say, I put family over everything, I'll do anything for my father, my children, whatever, but if their boss says, hey, come in on so-and-so's birthday, they go in. Hey, we need you to come in during so-and-so's life-threatening surgery, they go into work. You see, it's weird how people say they put it above everything else, but come the hourly paycheck and they choose to work instead. That was the situation that I was falling into. And after that moment where my brother was in a fire accident, I said, no more. I need to create an income where I could, no matter what, drop anything and really go and value my family or the people that I feel are important. And when I told my mentor about this in the deep detail that I had, the type of goals I wanted, she asked me for specifics. She said, how much, what's your realistic goal? Don't say you want to make all this money if you can't even comprehend or understand or even believe you could make an X amount initially. It was progressions. It was how to do it correctly, exactly what needs to be done, how to communicate, how to connect, how to create a web presence, how to do all these initial things in my foundation. And it wasn't about money. She would say, if you've got this for your family or for yourself, you can have the freedom to choose, am I gonna work or am I gonna be with family? And if you keep building this business at a certain pace, eventually it could go off on its own and you could start something else and just keep going from there. So it wasn't really about making money. It was more of, well, let's be realistic here. We need money for food. We need money for emergencies. We need money for bills. Those things I needed to create through an income in order so I could focus my time and energy to the people that I care about. So I followed her advice and I started getting some good results. Within a few weeks, because I would just ask her questions one after another, sometimes we would just keep messaging each other and she would answer as best as she could. It got to a point where I would ask really elevated, high-level questions and she admitted, I don't know the answers. She didn't get mad like my old boss who thought it was a bad thing to learn about his responsibilities. I mean, obviously, if you want to do something or have a certain position, you need to do what they do, but my previous leader or person above me would get upset if I wanted more. My new mentor gave me everything she had, and she wanted me to do more, but when it got to a certain point that she didn't have the answers, she simply said, I don't know. She taught me everything she could and said, you have to find a new mentor, a new person to follow, a person that has the answers that I do not have. Instead of closing the door and just saying, just keep doing what you're doing, She was mature. She knew if I kept doing the same thing, I would get the same result. So she opened the door and said, you can walk through it, even though I'm not ready myself. That's a true mentor, someone that isn't afraid to take you up to their level at your pace, at the speed you want. And once you get right there eye to eye with them, they will admit, I've taught you everything I know. It's time to find someone else to take you even further. From that point to today, I have gone through over 120 mentors. Obviously, some are more impactful than others. The best cost a little bit of money, some type of investment, because that's what they're worth. What they teach you is actually going to help you improve yourself in life. Now, a little over a year ago, I had learned so much, that I could teach myself anything I ever wanted. It takes a certain level of having been mentored to get to that point. You see, over time of learning and learning and learning and learning, and I'm not talking about just the education system, but that will help you too. But as I said again, a mentor's for the long run. They're not just for a semester, they're not just for a grade. They're with you every step of the way until they teach you everything. But there's a certain point where you learn from so many people, from so many different ages, that you become your own teacher, your own mentor, your own leader, and you can create anything you want. It gets to a point where if you say, I want to create something, you create it. I want a business about selling mugs, you sell mugs. I want to increase my income by 20%. I want to be able to own this or that. You can create your own game plan that follows certain steps, and then within those steps, if you don't know the info, you could put teach yourself to learn so and so. So you begin becoming your own guider, your own person to take you to the next level. So to answer the latter of your questions, can you become successful just by yourself? Yes, of course you can. But the truth is, you need to have been taught by so many other people before that even happens. You see, I could create any global business of anything, whatever you want, even challenge me, put in the comment below, make a business about that. And within 1 hour, I could have a global page, certain items, or whatever it may be, consultations or actions, anything that you could think of, I could create it within 1 hour. And I don't say that to impress you or anyone watching this video. I'm saying that because it impresses me. To have been mentored by the best, by actual people that care about your goals and talk back with you, communicate, that now I mentor people myself because I'm so well-rounded. I can learn something that someone can come with me and say, I need help on this. And if I don't know it, I'll tell them I don't know anything, but give me some time, and once I become a master at it, I'll give you the secrets. I'll give you anything you need in order to take you there. I help people on their personal life, about education, how to start up a business, if they already have a business, how to create the success to multiply, where to go if people don't know what they're passionate about or their meaning of life. I know how to mentor them to get them where they want to be. I am a mentor of an abundant amount of topics and areas or fields. And I want to ask you, Martha, do you think I could become your mentor? Would I be a fit for the life that you want or the life you are working towards? To figure this out, I want to give you an opportunity. On my website, also the link is in the description, I have the Awaken to Success seminar. You could pay the retail value, go through it, and I promise it will change your life. But instead, I want you to get a massive discount because it took me such a long time to reply to your question. But I'm not done there. I want to give you my first book completely free as a gift, as another way to say, hey, I'm sorry I took so long. I really want you to know the first 7 months of how I did it for my first business. Now I run over 10 successful ones. I employ people to help me out all the time. And it's just a wonderful world I'm living in. But I'm not gonna lie and say I woke up to this. I went through all these problems, all these sacrifices. I mean, my book talks about conversations word for word, because when you have hostile conversations where people are cursing left and right, the way you believe right from wrong is being criticized, people are talking down on you, you don't forget those conversations. I never forgot them myself, and you could read into that. Free. I want you to know me inside out as far as my foundation goes. And there's 2 more things. I want to give you a private 30-minute consultation for anything you want. Do you want to talk about marketing? Do you want to talk about personal growth? Do you have a goal or you just don't know what you're meant for? Do you want to earn a college degree? How do you do it? Do you want to increase your income? Learn photography, learn how to draw, learn how to write a book? What is it? Something that you want to learn about. because you asked me about mentors. So I know for a fact you've got a question burning inside that you want answered, that you don't have the knowledge for, but you know if you had it, your life would be completely different. Let's use that 30-minute consultation just for that. And lastly, since you are from my hometown, I love the people in my hometown. Very dedicated, very hardworking, just awesome cultured people, and our food is great. We just know that for a fact. I want to give you a free 1-hour photo shoot session. Go to my website, check out our photography and video crew page, and see the services we offer. We could do anything, a birthday, a professional shoot, maybe even your consultation will tell us what you want to use that photo shoot for. Do you want to make a video? I don't know. What do you want to do with that gift? You will see the value in that from the work we've produced, and all you have to do to get all of this is 2 things. Comment on something on this video from the information I just gave you that you can use right here, right now to impact your life for the better. I love positivity, I love happiness. So tell me, let's create this right now. What did you just learn that will help you today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life? Second, when you go to the seminar page, scroll down and you're gonna see how to unlock the discount, get the free book, and free consultation. It's extremely easy, trust me. You'll probably even have fun with it. You'll be able to connect with people and let them know about this opportunity, because I'm gonna open it up to everyone. Well, except the photo shoot. That's just exclusively for you because you're from my hometown. But for everyone else, they get a free copy of the book and they can get a 30-minute consultation as well. Now, I know it sounds crazy, all these gifts, all these pluses, but you got me into it. This is a question that if I would have asked years ago, I would be somewhere else completely different. I would have saved tons of time. I would have saved tons of money by knowing what a mentor really is, by avoiding the people that are just motivators for their benefit, just pocketing their own income or pocketing their own wallet. I would have known who to go to a lot faster instead of having a, oh man, are they the right person to teach me? So your question can change lives, and I want you to know that. So ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of this earth, do you have questions about life, about success, about following your journey, reaching your destiny, starting a business, being a photographer, an artist, a creator, a web designer, video editor, public speaker, or publisher? Anything, honestly, anything. Post your question below. Tag someone that may need to have heard this information, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. My name is Peter Hans. Have a wonderful life.